Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 language arts resources. One is Essay of the Month, Middle School Daily Vocabulary Morning Work, and 200 questions for writing prompts or discussion starters. Essay of the Month is a writing program that is designed to be worked on daily. During the course of this curriculum, your students will be working on 4 types of writing. They're going to have personal narrative, imaginative, informational, and opinion-based writing. So on the front it says narrative, opinion, and informational essay writing. Each section they're going to be welcomed with this page. Now this is particularly good for you, the teacher, because it has the names of the prompts, and then on the side these numbers right here tell you exactly what numbers in the pages when you're printing them. So when you're looking at the resource on the screen, you can go directly to those pages to print that particular writing prompt out. In the beginning of each writing prompt, you'll be offered this 30-day layout of what you're supposed to do. And this one is for personal narrative, and it says, over the course of this month, you will be writing an essay. You will choose a topic within the given parameters and then brainstorm, draft, and write a complete 5-paragraph essay. Be sure to use all that we have learned in class when writing this essay. Let's get started. And every day they're going to be working on brainstorming, they're going to be working on adding details and topic sentences and introductory sentences, and creating the structure for the paragraphs and then putting their paragraphs together. They're going to be doing a lot of revising and editing, and then final draft. So for the personal narrative, I'm going to go back. They give you prompts, but towards the end they also give you blank templates, and these blank templates can be used if you have your own writing prompts that you want to use. So for the personal narrative section, I only used the blank templates, and I used this, which is the 200 questions for writing prompts or discussion starters, and this was created by Rachel Lynette. And the majority of the prompts in this are either personal narrative, imaginative, or opinion-based prompts. And there's a variety of questions in here, and there's 2 formats that this actually comes in. It comes in a card format, so you can print them out, cut them out, and give each card to a student and let them choose that way, or you can print it out in this list format and put it together like a book, the way I have. So this is what I use for the personal narrative portion of the writing. And the blank template looks like this. Now the only difference between the blank template and the prompted templates is this part is blank. So here it says, using the brainstorm you created to the left, choose 3 of the most important things. These must be events. They will become the 3 main paragraph topics. Then list all the specific details about those events in the space provided. So this is the space where they would put their events, and then they would write their details below. In this section, they're going into more detail. So here's detail number 1, detail number 2, and detail number 3. And under each detail, you would write an explanation. And when they go from page to page, this top portion explains to them what they're supposed to be doing. Now, I printed this back to back, but for some reason, when I printed, I always left this page blank. I don't know how it printed out that way, but the rest of the book is printed back to back so I can bind it in a book format like this. So it looks like that. So again, as they proceed through the book or through the pages, because you can either bind it or you can just print it out and put it in a binder. I think it was easier to put it in this way. My daughter likes it this way because she can see the progression of her work through the year by just holding this book, as opposed to putting it in a binder. She can carry it around easier. She can flip it and carry it with her. So it makes it easier for her, but you can do it either way. Here are the paragraph, concluding paragraph, rough draft, and here is a narrative checklist here on the side. More rough draft, a conclusion paragraph. And right here, you have, here we have a self-revising checklist, a peer revising checklist, editing checklist, and a narrative writing scoring rubric. Now, in the beginning of this resource, when you purchase it, there are pages, of course, for the teacher, and there are essay rubrics for each section. So for informational, opinion-based, all of the sections have their own rubrics. Now you can print them out like this, or you can cut them out and add them to each writing assignment that your children or your students do. Or they have one big one that you can put up in the room so everyone can see it. There's also some pages here. These are not meant for the student at all. These are meant for you, the teacher, and it gives you an idea of how it's supposed to be laid out. And it really helps you introduce these pages and gives you an idea of how they're supposed to be laying everything out when they write their work down. This one is imaginative writing. This is informational. And again, all of the prompts are here, and it shows you exactly where you can go in the printables to print it out. And this is opinion-based writing. Now this is middle school daily vocabulary morning work. And this was created by Rebecca Davies of The Third Wheel. I'll post all the information in the description box below. And this is a daily vocabulary practice program. It's a supplemental resource. I wouldn't use this as just a core for vocabulary, but this is something like, it's more like, instead of word a day, it's word of the week. So the way this is laid out is, in the beginning, you get a list of 36 words, and these 36 words should take you through the course of a traditional 36-week school year. And every day you're going to do something with the word of the week. So the first day, they give you the word, and then the student gets to rate the word. Is it a word that you've never heard of? You've heard of it, but you don't know the meaning. You know about the word a little bit, or are you an expert on the word? So they would check one of these boxes here. Below that, there's the definition. To the right of that, there is a model sentence with the word, and then the student has to highlight whether it is a noun, verb, adjective, or adverb. On Tuesday, they give a model sentence that shows you how the word is used in context. Then the student has to write the definition of their word out in their own words, and then to the right, they're going to visualize it. They get to draw a picture that represents that word. On Wednesday, they have to write down the synonyms and antonyms to that word. On Thursday, they're going to use that word in a paragraph. And then Friday is assess it. They're going to rate the word. Do they now know the word? Have they mastered the word? Or do they still... Hey, the last portion of my video cut short because my battery was low. But I was basically concluding the last review of the vocabulary morning work. Now those books are available for grades 2 through 6, and there's also a 7th and 8th grade one as well. I have the middle school one, and then I have the ones that are 2nd through 6. I didn't feel it was necessary to get grades 7 and 8, but they do have more advanced words in that one as well. So if you wanted to get the 7-8 for your 7 and 8th graders, then that would be ideal. But I'll post the information to all of the information that I've shared with you in the description box below, and I hope everyone is doing well. Peace.